I've got a major problem here on our property that I've slowly been trying to take care of, and I'm excited because today I think I'm going to take care of it a little bit better than I have in the past. This is our path down to the back of our property whenever we go hunting, farming, literally anything we do on the back side of our property over here. We walk down this trail, and let me just show you guys what our actual problem is. This whole bottom layer right here, poison ivy, poison ivy, poison ivy, poison ivy, poison ivy, 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 kind of this whole grove of trees, which obviously I'm not going to walk in there and spray it because I don't want to get it, so we'll spray the outside of it. And then all down through here, it kind of follows this whole tree line. I don't know why, because I don't feel like we've really had that much poison ivy right here, but now getting eaten by mosquitoes. But now this whole kind of side seems to be covered in it. The last 2 years, I've ended up in the doctor's office because of the amount of poison ivy that I have gotten on myself. And let's just say it's absolutely miserable. You have to go get a steroid shot. It lasts a couple of weeks. The itching, it is just absolutely miserable. So today we're going to be using BioAdvance's brush killer to hopefully kill a bunch of poison ivy all over our property in areas that we may come in contact with it. And I came out here early this morning so that there was absolutely zero wind. So I went ahead and hooked on the attachment, the spray attachment here, and all we have to do, super simple, come through, put a decent amount on each of the poison ivy plants. All of these plants are weeds too, so overspray isn't going to hurt. Now, if you do a heavy application, it may set back your grass a little bit, but it shouldn't kill it. Now, this does more than just poison ivy. It's got a whole list of plants that it will take care of, but for us, this is the biggest problem. And so I'm focused in on getting this poison ivy taken care of. I don't know how we got so much poison ivy. I guess it's a naturally occurring thing, but it is so bad in this area. Now, over the next week or two, this stuff is going to kick in and kill the poison ivy along with some of the other broadleaf weeds that we've got in there. And I am going to be very happy when I start seeing this stuff die. This stuff takes care of blackberries, poison oak, kudzu, as well as a bunch of other species of weeds and plants that you don't want. For me, I'm most concerned about the poison ivy, poison oak, and the blackberry plants so that we can get those taken care of and off of our property. If you guys want to check it out, it is in stores at Home Depot, or you can get it online through Home Depot as well. Huge thanks to BioAdvance for sponsoring today's video. Well, it's been about a week and the results speak for themselves on this, y'all. Check this out. All this poison ivy, yep, I'd say that's as dead as it gets. And all through here, you look at all the different poison ivy, it has completely killed it and got rid of it, which I could not be more excited about. Like I said, the results speak for themselves. That's absolutely insane, and I am so happy to get rid of that poison ivy. Skip the line and buy online using the link down below. Now, as bad as I wish I could be working outside, if you guys have watched the channel, you know I love working on the food plots, working on our property, digging in the dirt. But with the 100+ degree days that we've been having for the last couple of weeks, and well, today as well, we're going to be in the shop and in the house trying to get some major progress done both on the pontoon boat and on the interior of our house, getting it ready for our October 1st deadline of having our house completely finished inside and out. We have got a whole lot to do on this pontoon boat. It's pretty close, but at the same time, I feel like it's so far from being done.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a lot, huh, Maddie?
Because we have to get like that, everything.
Everything. So I've started making a list, and I think we're just gonna start, and I'm gonna work on one thing until it's completely done, or I need to buy something to finish it. But what we're going to start with is finishing the front here. So these two front seats, there actually is a chair that goes here and then right there as like a fishing seat. So we'll install those as well. But we're going to work to get both of these front side cabinets done. And that's the only thing I'm going to focus on until it is actually done and taken care of. This side's pretty much done. We need to put the hinge on it. Here, jump up. We need to put a hinge on it. And we need to, looks like, secure the live well and maybe put something over, you know, fix that live well up and get it secured. The seat is pretty much done except for mounting hinges on it.
Oh, I can almost reach it. I can almost reach it from right here. I'll call it a
go ahead and glue that. Pretty simple. We glue the foam to here, and then we do the upholstery, same thing.
Ready? Wait, that piece is already dry. That piece was already dry.
Yeah.
The big chunk was dry.
You got to use the staple gun to staple it.
Oh, yep, we're gonna have to cut it.
No, I already cut it. I'm just gonna line it up on here.
Oh, so that's how you do it.
That's very true.
So each month, Matt, we have a different activity planned.
You want Mom to go? Mom is going. She's taking you. What? Do you think you were going with somebody else?
Yeah.
No,
Who
Mom's
did you
taking
think
you.
you were going with? Debbie, it's your first day of kindergarten homeschool.
Are you gonna do it?
What?
Are you gonna do it?
Yes. Otherwise, it'd be kindergarten at school.
Okay.
A weirdo.
Oh my gosh, I really like that. That turned out pretty much perfect. I got it lined up, tested it with the seat, and now we can go ahead and throw our screws in it. All right. Perfect fit. All right, that is secured. Let's go ahead, secure the other side. Wonder if I could put a screw in there. Don't know if I'll need to, but we may need to. It does feel good to have those boxes complete. Now they're not finished, so let's get on to the next step, which is going to be harvesting the hinges off of this side. If there was a box here, we're not going to put it there. We're just going to delete it. It's going to be open space. So we're going to go ahead and take these hinges off, move them over, and see if we can get them to work on one of those two, actually on both of those boxes. I kind of got to a stopping point. I got the hinges taken off of right here. I moved over, but I do not have the right rivet gun to be able to rivet it on. So I've got a section of hinges that goes right here, and then another one that goes right here. See, I've got it drilled, all ready to go, but I don't have a rivet gun that will reach up and rivet it in there. So we're kind of stuck at a stuck point with that. So we'll sit those there. Here's the screws. That's all gonna go there. So that, for both of them, is kind of at a pause. I do need to figure out what the heck is going on with the live well. So since we've got the box lid on here, we're just gonna go ahead and cover this. This will get mounted to the post here once I get the bracket in. But I can go ahead and I can drill and figure out how to actually get water to the live well. Now, we have a new live well pump, so we're gonna work on a little bit of electrical and hopefully get this live well completely hooked up. I think I have everything. A lot of this stuff, I don't know. It's been a month since I've worked on this thing, so, you know, we're kind of back and forth on what we do and don't have. We've got the live well in the back here. Here's the connector for that. Here's the actual live well mounting box, which I did buy a new one of. We need to run all new electrical, and we need to get electrical from here to the dashboard, as well as hook our hose, which is halfway up there. Hook that up as well. So here's the original hose. It had a kink right here, And it was just kind of worn out. So we're replacing this piece, though, is the only piece we had to replace. And it basically goes right here. So it goes from the pump to the diverter, and then it goes to the front and back live well. So let's go ahead, cut this apart. We got to reuse these fittings and put it back together. That was a quick and easy project. Let's see if it'll work. Beautiful. Put a new zip tie in right there. All right, we've still got our electrical to run here, but one little project complete. Basically, that just gets drilled and plugged into each of the live wells, which I can't do until I finish everything above them, so that'll kind of wait. But I think we will try and run our fuel sending unit and this electrical back up to the front of the boat. I got to think here real quick though if there's any other electrical or if it's just those two lines. Not bad. Working on the boat. Is it raining? Boom. Zip tied. I love it. I wish there was another hook right here, but there's no way to hook into the pontoon. So, okay, so wiring is all hooked up now, hooked up here. Now let's get up to the dashboard and see if we can actually get this thing to turn on. We got to figure out the electrical up there, which I'm redoing all of it on this boat. So let's see if we can figure it out without too much of a hassle. Okay, I think I've got it wired up correctly. We're going to go ahead and plug in our battery here and test and see if I guessed right or if I guessed wrong. Nothing. I'm not getting any power to my panel. It's the radio, red and black. Oh, I probably should just rip this all out and restart because I don't know what I got going on here. Progress has been slow on the electrical with this. I've spent, gosh, I don't even know, 5 or 6 hours on it, but it is starting to make sense not only in my head, but it's also starting to work, which I'm super excited about. We got the bilge pump working, although it's on the wrong switch. For some reason that switch is wired wrong. I don't know if a fuse could be blown. I don't know. But the bilge pump does work. I just went ahead and tested our fuel sending unit. So I basically took power from, I had a cut cord. I had no idea what it went to. So I started troubleshooting it and figured out, okay, if I connect my positive to this lead and my ground to there, then my fuel gauge works. My voltmeter works. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna run this new wire under the boat over to the fuel sending unit, and then we'll have our fuel gauge that works, our fuel sending unit that works, and our bilge pump that works, which is huge. The next gauge on there is the trim motor, which it's not working. I know my speedometer doesn't work because I have to run a new hose line, and I'm not sure if my tack works. Let's see. Oh, the tachometer looks like it works. So we might be close to having the dashboard panel all working. I did figure out the lights pretty much last night. We need to go through, we need to actually install them, but I did, for the majority, get that figured out. So we still got the radio, we got some other things to work with, but I'm literally just going through and checking things one off at a time. So I'm gonna go ahead and feed this wire through and get it run back to our motor, or our sending unit. Woo-hoo! Look at that. All right, let's test. Actually, I don't really know if I have a way to test this without taking the fuel sending unit out in here. Let's plug it up. It should be empty. Let's see if it reads empty anyways. If it don't work, I've got a new one right here, so that's easy enough. All right, well, the gauge reads empty, so I guess it's empty, which it is. So we're gonna assume that that is now correctly wired and ready to go. I decided to go through the fuses. I did find a blown one, so let's see if that is our bilge pump switch issue. I think there's a really good chance that just having that blown fuse was making that circuit not work. Okay, everything else I believe is hooked up correctly, so let's go ahead, move this to the live well spot. Nothing. So the weird thing is when I unplug it, the thing works. But as soon as I do that, it does not work. That circuit works completely fine though. What the world? I really wonder if I have a faulty switch. It's a bad connection. Oh my gosh. So these fuses are corroded, including this whole basically circuit panel deal is all corroded. And that is what is giving me the issues. I may get some dielectric grease and go through and put that on all of them, and I think that will potentially help. So bilge pump is officially in perfect working condition, on the right switch, wired up correctly, etc. This looks like an absolute crazy house mess, which it is. But I'm also very close, I think, to having it exactly like I need it. What about a radio? Little Bluetooth radio system. Let's see if we can get this working. We've already installed the speakers. And, well, I think most of the electrical's there. I'm hoping this is a plug and play thing because I think the connector somebody had already replaced. And I think this is the right plug for this kind of radio. I have installed this one before. Oh, see, that's pretty dang close. I hope it is. I've installed this radio. It's the same radio we have in our wakeboard boat. So if I get messed up, I'll have to go look at the wiring on that. You know, I took on this big project because, well, for one reason and one reason. No, it's the wrong plug. Okay, but I should be able to just splice this in to what's already there, and hopefully it'll work. And we will wire them into this one. Now there's a bunch of different colors and crap here, but it's really your 3 power and then your speaker, which I think it's the white and green ones. When I started this project though, I kind of knew it was going to be a big project, and the real reason I did it is because I wanted to prove to myself that I could do it. And so on this one particularly, there's not much money to be made. I mean, we're not going to lose money on it, but with the amount of time that I've had to spend working on it, the time, I'm making like $1 an hour or whatever, you know, something crazy like that. But I'm learning, and so that's literally the reason I did it, was to be able to learn and maybe get lucky and make something, which, you know, there's not much there. I do love the experience of it, learning how to do all this. And I will say, I do feel as though I've gotten better at it, especially the electrical part. Obviously, we're not going to have sound because the speakers aren't hooked up, but do we have power? Now we do have power, but I also want to see if there's a way to turn this off. And I don't think that there is. So we may have to rewire our power into one of the switches on the dash. Because right now, unless you turned it off, it's going to be pulling power. I don't love that. I would rather it turn off and on with the key or with one of the switches. But let's see if we can, if this radio will fit in the same slot that it's already got here. Oh yeah. Oh, that's perfect. Oh my gosh, I feel like today is the first day I'm actually making progress. So the way this works, it's got all these tabs here. So you put it in, bend the tab up, and then it will stay in place. Should we hook up some speakers? I do have the speaker wire and everything there. We just need to connect it. So let's, I guess, go ahead and do that. We got noise. We're not gonna get any signal in here. We got sound. Radio system is complete. Let's see if we can get our horn to work. Beautiful. Now I got to figure out how the horn actually plugs in. Well, that was easy. It's these two cords here. Now, granted, I don't think it's actually going to work because there's this super old button for your horn right here. I mean, heck, we'll try it, but I don't have much hope that that's going to work for me. We're going to have to rewire it in. New switch. Going pretty good. Oh, we're getting there. Okay, so it's not working.
Nope.
But I don't know if that's because I used too thin of gauge of wire or if it just doesn't work. Okay, too thin of a wire for that to work. Dang it.
What is it?
For the horn. All right, I went ahead and I've put the wiring loom back on our wiring because we're pretty dang close to being finished with it. I've just got to kind of finish running everything and tidy it up. It's looking a whole lot better now that this stuff is, you know, kind of trimmed up, covered up, and organized. Oh my gosh, that was an absolute pain in the butt. I've got our fuel line wired up underneath. I just need to connect it on right here. So I just need to cut and connect that. And then we'll be ready to put a little bit of gas in it. See if this thing will start up and run with the actual fuel tank. Oh, that was so miserable. I had to climb under there. There's like that much room because I forgot to do that when I had the floor off. And so I could barely access it. I got it, I think, good enough. Oh my gosh, oh, it was rough. Let's put some gas in it. I don't know, I only have like maybe 2 gallons of gas, which I don't know if it's actually enough to even show on the register as low fuel, or if it's just gonna say it's empty. We're gonna find out. Okay, it's right at the bottom of the E. Let's see what this does. First time ever putting gas in this boat. about a 1/16 of an inch. So I think that fuel gauge does work. I don't even think we have enough to pump it through the fuel bulb. But, you know, I'm going to try. We're not getting fuel, which I'm not surprised because it's low, but it's having a hard time sucking. So I'm wondering if there's something clogging in here or what. We got a whole bunch of stuff done. We got the fuel system pretty well fixed. We're gonna go get some more gas. It may just need more gas. So we're gonna go get gas. We'll put gas in it, see if it works. We got the forward, reverse, neutral select fixed, figured out. We got the radio installed. We got all of our switches installed. This is for the horn button. This is for a lanyard kill switch, which I have. I'll install it. I just haven't put it in yet. We rewired the entire thing. We got it cleaned up. We got our seats finished. They still need the mountain brackets. I still haven't got the rivet gun, so we'll have to get that. And we figured out kind of a little bit more of what I'm doing for the back here. The back is going to be similar to the front. We're going to build a full seat here, and it may come over. You can see it's already got a spot. Come over like that, and then same thing here. Come over like that and fit in. Now, we did take out the side here, so it may not go over here. We may switch the battery and everything over here and have this enclosed and closed off, and this will just be open. This will obviously be closed. So that's going to do it. Major boat progress. Major boat progress. We may take it out tonight. If I can figure out the fuel system, then I don't know why we couldn't take it out. Mount the front lights, fix the fuel system, and we'll be ready to go test it. So we'll keep you guys posted on whether or not we do that. Well, we said it in our last, or the video before that we are going to be starting in on house projects. And, well, we're officially starting right now. Maui's in here cleaning, getting this ready. We're going to start in our 2 bedrooms and kind of anywhere else I can see off the bat. What?
After then, church, we going to move in?
No. So we're going to go ahead and start in here with patching the drywall. There's a lot of drywall patches in here to take care of. What?
We just have to remember that when we
put the door stops on?
To put the door stops on.
100%.
Every single door.
Every door is hitting.
We have them.
We've had them for a couple of years.
Actually, it was Patty Coleman sent them to us, or Barb Parker, like
forever ago. Let's pull all this stuff down. We're gonna strip it down.
Go back up.
I know. Unfortunately, I know, Mav. Your brothers don't like it for some reason. I love it. We can put it. We can put it in your room.
Thanks. I really wanted my trophy. Daddy.
You said you hate this.
You were the one who made us turn everything down because you were too scared.
I thought you were too scared of this turkey.
No.
No?
One night I was.
You ready for this?
That one's been up.
Just rip it off.
That one's been on for a while.
Those command strips, I will say, are the best invention. Oh.
Really?
Except I think you bought a cheap one and it didn't actually work. But we're gonna start in here and we're gonna patch drywall right now. We're patching drywall. And I'm gonna kind of go through and I'll patch anywhere that I see and we'll mark it with tape. Just because when I mix up 5-minute quick set mud, we'll just use it, wherever we can through the house. We're gonna go ahead and start doing that.
We might need to take out some screws.
Yeah, we're gonna take out these screws. I don't think they're actually.
Ouch.
I think we're done with this one. Unless are you guys really born to hunt? I don't think so.
No, we can. That's a young. Yeah, throw that away. We'll get some other decorations. The trophies are good, but we don't need the Born to Hunt one. I told the boys, I said, we're doing this, and this is the last time we're doing it. Whoa, come look at this white moth. I couldn't even tell it was a moth. I thought it was a drywall, like a drywall tile.
Moth.
That's pretty cool.
That's way cool. Oh, it's that. No, it's a water.
It looks like a paint chip. To do these drywall fixes, I'm going to be using this 5-minute compound. It's not actually 5 minutes. It's more like 15. Depends on how thick you go. But we're going to go ahead and use that because it'll be a quicker drying. I went through with a hammer and my knife, and at least in the boys' bedroom where I started off, I went and I tapped in the holes. So when you're patching drywall, like these little holes and stuff, I just came in and I hit it with a hammer to make it an indent. And then when I mud over it, it'll be flat. So on all of these, we went over it and then made it flat. And then on this one, I actually got my knife and cut out all the bad. So now we can patch that.
You don't have to put like a drywall.
No, we will put paper over those.
Okay.
Those are big enough to need paper.
A big hole like that.
Well, Why
'Cause
did
you
grab
ripped it
onto
off.
It? There was like a cute little wooden
Towel holder.
and he hung on it.
Yeah, cheeky boy.
We're in the middle of putting away dinner.
Yeah, we're trying to. The boys are going to bed. We're just in a bad spot right now, but.
It's so precise. I love it.
Less water than you think, typically.
Mud. Perfect. All done.
Now, if I left that, that's gonna shrink. That is just a big enough hole to want to put paper over.
What does the paper do?
It'll help with to not show the shrinking.
Like what you do on joints.
Yeah, shrinking, cracking, all of the above.
And then you'll drywall over top of it.
Yeah. So we'll have to float that out, which sucks, but.
Is that where you like retexture right
Yeah.
here? Good thing I think these were our two biggest holes.
Yeah, most of them we won't have to paper.
There's one in the family room I think will have to be papered, but.
Thankfully for us, our texture is just a smear texture like that. That could be done. I'll probably have to come to another one, but that could be done. So we'll go ahead. We marked a bunch through this room, the other room, and then the living room as well. So hopefully I can just fly through and kind of get all of them done. Even though we won't paint the other places, we can kind of, drywall patch them and then have them be ready.
I think everybody always like typically refreshes the bedroom after little kids. And there was a time where this was the only room in the house that was done for like a good 2.5, 3 months. And so I'm not surprised it ended up like this.
Yeah, I mean,
Like they're toddlers. We had them back
Boys
to
were-
back.
working hard on it. So even though that was just a paint peel,
Or to
that
stop
would-
it from peeling.
well, no, it would still leave a ridge. Like you'd be able to see the
Yeah.
outline of it.
What are you gonna do here? I didn't stick a thing here because I figured you knew this was a problem.
Yes. Let's do that. This is already actually setting up pretty thick. Should have cleaned this before, actually.
Too late. Kind of smells like wet cement.
Yep.
After this house, I don't know if I'd do the straight edge again. I know you like straight edge because it's easier to do, but I feel like they chip super easy.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna basically do that through the rest. And then we'll obviously have to let that dry, sand it, and then we'll go from there.
I gotta figure out what to do about this. Mavi ripped down the middle one, and I bought them already pre-cut off Etsy. I told Crandall maybe electrical tape would work.
Okay.
I think so. We're gonna try it.
Our mud is setting up. I have to
One,
figure out something with this. I don't know why this paint is peeling like this, but
it's honestly,
the primer didn't work.
yeah. I wonder if it was too humid in the house.
Too dusty, maybe.
He got them all patched.
Yeah, my mud's done. All right, so on the next video, you'll see us doing some painting, hopefully some tiling. I don't know exactly when that's gonna fall in. Some tiling, but we're gonna just keep chugging away at all our house projects. If you guys didn't know, we're trying to get this house completely done top to bottom, interior, exterior. The fence is still on the fence. We're on the fence about the fence. If that's gonna be done by October 1st. But we're gonna try and get the whole interior refinished and finish the projects that we haven't, and then the exterior as well. So subscribe, follow us along, and we'll see you guys on the next video.